new cell to make energy for our work, to increase our immunity, to make hormones, and for everything. For all this purpose, food is needed. The body die, that's the body tissue die, and again take birth with the help of mind and food. The base is food. After mind, the second place is for food. All the food that we eat is taken as glucose. This glucose is checked by pancreas whether it is good glucose or bad glucose. The insulin is given to the good glucose only, but nothing will happen if we eat a little more food, because the balanced glucose is converted to glycogen and it is stored as fat in liver or under the skin, and it is taken when it is needed. So the pancreas works as a quality controller and tests whether the glucose is good or bad. After that, insulin is given to the glucose and is taken by the cell. The cell will accept the glucose only if it is given insulin. But pancreas gives insulin to good glucose only. There is no problem if you eat a little more food, if the food you eat is good. But if the food you eat was bad, then the pancreas will not give insulin. That is the reason for diabetics. The bad glucose is rejected by the pancreas. You know one thing? The pancreas of a human being has the ability to make around 1 liter 700 milliliter of insulin a day. A healthy man only needs about 60 to 90 milliliter of insulin. That is sufficient for a healthy person. So I am saying that there is no deficiency of insulin in our body. Yeah, there is no deficiency of insulin in our body. The pancreas can produce a huge amount of insulin. The problem is not with our body. The food you eat was not correct. That is the main issue with our body. So what I am saying is that you should see whether you are eating pure food or not. The pure food that I mean is the food that is organic, that's without any poison, pesticides, etc. Only pure food gets insulin from the pancreas. That's what I mean. So you should eat pure food.
So you said that the food we eat is impure?
Yes, that is why insulin is not given. If insulin is not given, it will travel throughout the body. The body means the unconscious mind. Okay, the mind will not allow the blood to be impure. Immediately a message is given to the kidney to filter it and eliminate it. That is why people urinate 3 or 4 times at night. Again, glucose is needed for the cells, but you eat the same food again and again. There is no change. After 3 to 4 days, you will feel thirsty, troubled, and hungry. Then you consult a doctor. The doctor, through a lab technician, tests the blood and finds glucose. The glucose found there is the rejected glucose by the pancreas. That will be around 250 or above 300, like that. The lab technician then gives the information to the doctor and he recommends for medicine. Then a doctor gives any tablet or any medicine. The medicine giving is very funny. Which company gives more commission for the tablet that medicine will be prescribed to the patients. We have read in newspaper the place Kozhikode, Ben's car was given to a doctor. To give a Ben's car, think how many tablets he have given. So, let's come to our matter. So, the pancreas, the tablet we are eating is a clear message given to the pancreas to pass the rejected glucose also. So we are compelling the pancreas to give insulin to the bad glucose and it is given to the cells. The cells accept this bad glucose. Then the main problem is that it cannot do oxidation, hydrogenation, cannot eliminate the waste and cannot crumble the glucose to make energy. Then that cell becomes weak. The waste cannot be eliminated. So the blood circulation decreases, then the bottom of the legs, hands get paralyzed or swelled. Again we are taking tablets or insulin. No one changes the food. No one even thinks about it. And at last, when you touch a thorn body makes a wound at your toes and tries to oust the waste. Finally, a stage comes when you have to cut your legs. At this time also, we are continuing the same insulin and same food. The time has come to change your thoughts. This is what is happening today.